we're so excited to have you with us today because what a movie.
Oh,
And
thank
I know
you.
people have I don't think they're quite ready for what they're about to get into. And I'm not sure how to describe it without spoiling anything. And so what do you tell people? What's the safe thing to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, I say it's kind of a dark fairy tale, kind of horror fantasy blend. So that's sort of how I'm phrasing it to people.
Very good. Huh.
Yeah.
And then now, of course, uh, I absolutely want to go to around the location that you filmed, but
Yes.
not in the forest. So,
Yes.
where in the world was this, and how spooky was it in person?
So we shot the movie in Ireland, mostly in Wicklow County, and then little bits in Dublin and Galway, and it was amazing. It's like such a, I was totally enamored by that place. It's so full of magic and has just like these incredible visual environments that are just so exciting to put on camera. So it was such a wonderful experience.
I love that. Well, and,
Yeah.
and is there a favorite memory that just stood out to you that you think you'll always take with you? Because I know this movie was so special to you.
It was so special. I mean, from beginning to end, I was like quite deeply emotional the whole process, and yeah, I met so many amazing people, like worked with so many amazing artists. Yeah, I think like one experience we were just kind of reminiscing on this yesterday was like the first day that the author came to set, and just seeing him watch the footage for the first time. We played him a couple scenes, and seeing, yeah, his excitement at it. That was like one of the more profound moments, I think, in the experience.
Love it. And so, for those looking up to you, thinking, "Well, I want to tell a story too," it's so much harder than people can imagine. But what kind of advice do you give them?
I don't know if I have too much advice. I think there really is the space for originality right now. I think there's the craving for that kind of like specificity of storytelling, and that's really, I think, where I've found my power is like in what makes me me, and sort of honing in on those truths of myself. So I think that's really the way to like move forward as a young artist, is just to kind of look within and go from the gut, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my co-host Drew Pearson famously caught the Hail Mary and went in the Hall of Fame. We're so proud of him. And he
Oh.
wanted me to make sure that I asked you your Hail Mary moment, which is that moment in your life or career where you just had to go for it and it worked out for you. But this might be it, right?
I don't know. I think for me, it feels like it's that at every stage. I'm like, it feels high stakes. And I think treating each project with that it might be the only one adds a great intensity to the experience.
Yeah. And what do you keep in mind that keeps you on the right path even when things are tough? Because I know not all their shooting days were easy.
I think I had some beautiful reminders throughout the process of filmmaking is just one of the most joyful things you can do. It's in essence just playing make believe, and the fact that we get to do that as our careers is so wonderful. So when things were getting difficult and challenging me, I think though that thought process was really grounding.
It's amazing. And last
Yeah.
thing, of course, this has some things that we can think about and learn about. But what do you hope that people take away from that story? Because it's such a really interesting and neat one, and like the best of these
Thank
thrillers,
you.
there is something to talk about.
I mean, yeah, I think the kind of emotional journey of the movie is really about someone kind of facing themselves and becoming okay with their own guilt and the sort of darker parts of themselves. Yeah, I mean, I think the story was kind of struck me because it was about solitude and the process of like learning to connect, I think, in certain ways. So that's my hope, is that the feeling you come out of it with is one of kind of wonder and connection.
Love that. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations again on the film. We're
thank
going to
you.
tell everybody check it out on the big screen,
Awesome.
and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Hopefully,
Thank
back in
you.
Texas.
Awesome. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.